Okay, so I'm aiming to make all this area here like a cottage flower garden. So I've planted some ranunculus down there, and there are also like some poppy seeds and things growing. I don't know if these are them. I have no idea, to be honest. I'm just going to have to see when it comes up. But the mistake I made with this is not kind of having one of these sieves. I got one of these sieves the other day from Wilko, and getting all the rocks and things out of the ground. So I've planted something there. I can't remember what it is. And I've planted 2 other tall plants here. And I'm going to put a lot of my dahlias out here and a few other things that I'm planting. Maybe do my sweet pea teepee in here as well. And I'm hoping that it will just grow up really tall and be really lovely. And then this is the path, and we've got this side as well. So this is just full of weeds and rocks. So I'm going to dig all that up now and sieve it and see if I can just make it a bit of a nicer area. And then over here is where I planted my peony, which is coming up just here, the pink bit. And I'm not sure if this is part of the peony as well. I'm not really entirely sure, but this is the little pink eye, I think, that came up. And then again, just lots of weeds over there. So I will do that area sometime, but probably not this year, because I don't want to give myself too big a job and then not be able to do it. So it's Monday the 19th of April, and the other day I went to Wilko and I bought some more seeds. So I'll turn you around and show you what I've got. So I bought some sweet corn and courgette. I don't really know where I'm going to put them in my veg patch, to be honest, but I thought I'd give it a go. So I'm going to sow these, and then I've got some other flowers, some daisies and some echinacea, and this grows really tall and they're good pollinators, so I was hoping that these would go in the cottage flower garden. I'm going to plant the last of my dahlias, and probably I'll end up with quite a lot more than I need, so then I might even sell them, put them on Facebook Marketplace or something, see if anyone wants to buy them cheap. And then I've got these carrot seeds, which because I sowed indoors and transplanted them, and apparently you're not supposed to do that, even though the pack does say you can plant indoors, I'm actually going to sow maybe 3 or 4 seeds outside today in my veg patch there. Now let's see what these seeds look like. What do they look like?
They're orange bits.
Yeah, they're orange, aren't they? They look like a bit of dried corn, don't they? Okay, you put one in there then. And these are daisy seeds. Are they small or big?
Small.
They're very small, aren't they? Do you think you'll be able to pick some up and put them in that hole? Maybe you can pick 2 up. You have to be very careful because they're really small. That's it in this hole, maybe. Okay, so the daisies and the echinacea actually said just to put the seeds on top, so that's what we've done, and then everything else I'm just slightly burying now. And are you going to give it a water, Miriam?
Yeah.
Go on then. You give it a good water. So I've come over to the vegetable patch now, and here are my carrots that I planted. Okay, so today is Friday the 23rd of April, and today I'm just going to prize out these poppies and try and plant them. I said in my previous video that they don't transplant very well and I shouldn't have really planted them inside. I should have direct sown them, but I'm just going to plant them outside and see what happens. So it's very crumbly, but there's actually really good roots on that, so I'm kind of hoping that this one might grow. So sorry for the background noise because my little one is banging away on the piano. But in the spaces that I took the daisies from, poppies from, I planted some daisies in this row and some echinacea in this row. But I'll just show you quickly what else I have growing here. So most of this I've shown in the other video, but I'll just try and show you what's new. So here is kale, and we've got some little kales popping up. I think all of them actually. This is actually some flowers that I haven't taken out yet, but this is kale, 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 kale. So everything I've planted has come through. These are shallots, but they haven't started coming yet. Spinach, just one is popping up. And then this is the Cosmos Purity, and all of those have popped up. And the strawberries, I've just got one popping up there. Actually, I think one's just coming through here. All the leeks have popped up. And then this is Cosmos Lemonade. I've got 3 of those, and that's Echinacea I just planted, and more Cosmos here. I need to research what to do with this Cosmos because I've heard about pinching it, but I don't really know what that is or what I have to do. So I need to do some research about that. And these sweet peas are growing really well, and these 2 sweet peas as well that I need to plant out soon into pots, and then hopefully they can go out in May. The dahlias are doing really well, and the tomato plants are doing really well as well, and I need to give them some tomato fertiliser as well, just to give them a bit of a hand. And then down here we've got all the things I planted the other day: dahlia, echinacea, daisies, courgettes and sweet corn, and none of that's popping through. And then I've got my dahlia tuber there as well. So today it is the 24th of April, so it's Saturday, and next Saturday is the 1st of May. So I looked at our zone and the dates and things, and the last frost usually comes right at the end of April. So I think the first week of May we should be able to start planting things out. So I'm going to start hardening things off, just putting them out for a few hours a day. So it's a lovely day today, really nice and warm. So I'm going to put out the tomatoes, dahlias, sweet peas, and the Cosmos, I think, as well, and just try and start hardening them off, and then try and remember when I get back to bring them back in for the evening when it gets cold. So all the things that I just put outside, the tomatoes and things, I'm going to feed with liquid tomato fertiliser, just a capful, and then 9 litres of water, and hopefully that will help it all grow. Hey, so it's the 7th of May, so it's been really cold and haily, so nothing's really been happening. I've just been hardening them off on days that I can, and it's not hailing outside. But hopefully in the next week or 2 we can get the plants outside. But I've got quite a lot of footage already. So I'm just going to give you a whistle-stop tour of my garden and all the things I'm planting, and a quick update, and then leave this vlog here and see you in my next vlog when I am planting everything out. Okay, so first of all, inside, this is all Cosmos Purity. This is the tomatoes. These are the really tall daisies, spinach, shallots, kale, strawberries just coming up there, courgette, leeks, echinacea. These are dahlias, and this is Cosmos Lemonade. More dahlias, echinacea, daisies, courgettes, and sweet corn. So if I just bring you outside, we have my big tuber dahlia, which I'm probably going to put outside my front door. And then I've got my little seed dahlias. That's a tomato plant. These are my sweet peas, which I decided instead of doing a sweet pea teepee, I'm going to do a sweet pea wall. And then Cosmos and more dahlias here. Come over to my veg patch, which is still quite empty. I've got carrots growing here, meteor peas growing here, one little spinach plant, the rest are inside, and a few shallots that are growing as well. And if I take you to some of my potted plants, I've got a mint outside my door, and this is a dianthus called Diane, and this is cottage pink Tatia Waits, I think. So these are growing buds already, so hopefully that will bloom soon. This is another dianthus. I think this is called Pink Kisses, and this is my lavender plant. And this is my hazelnut tree, which I think is doing quite well. I think these are little hazelnuts that are developing, not quite sure. So over in this area I have a big gooseberry bush here, which I pruned quite hard at the end of winter, so hopefully that will produce some nice gooseberries. And then I kind of have an assortment of plants here. To be honest, I'm not really sure what's in here. These were my tulips, which are just absolutely gorgeous. They kind of popped up white and then just turned this lovely pink as they opened up. And then I have my ranunculus here and here, and then I've forgotten what this plant's called, but it comes out sort of with purple blooms. And then I have a few plants here which are staked that I grew last year. I can't see any growth this year. Gentle darling. So I don't know if they're going to come out. Oh, I also have some thyme here, which I think I'm actually going to move because I feel like it's just going to get taken over by the plants, and it's doing really well. And I've got a tiny little rosemary there as well, but I think I am going to dig them out and put them in kind of a more herb garden place. Then I just want to show you over here, I bought a rhubarb plant today, so I think I'm going to put it in that section there. I need to de-weed it and dig some space out for it. I'm not 100% sure if that's where it's going to go, but that's where I've got it at the moment. And this is kind of my cottagey area garden where I've got some other ranunculus there, and a few plants that I've planted here. A lot of my dahlias and cosmos and things like that is going to come into here as well. So hopefully that will be nice and full in the summer. And this is kind of the area directly outside my door. It's mainly weeds, but I have a nice rambling rose there which I kind of pruned, but I think I'm going to prune it even harsher. I don't know, it's not flowering very well. And then a new climbing rose there, which I am in the middle training a few tulips. And then this is the clematis as well. So sorry I'm looking a bit dark, but that's basically it for now. I'm going to end this vlog here and see you next time when hopefully I'll be planting everything out.